There's a home that looks just like a castle, straight from a storybook, so you know we had to go see it in
This
person.
place is so cool. Princess Bethany Crouch is live in Grass Valley this morning, taking a tour of a magical property. Hello, Your Highness.
Oh my goodness, look at this.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Isn't it spectacular? It's inspired by the Utah landscape. Zachy Anderson, the founder, the developer, the builder, with his own two hands. You love Utah. You were inspired. So when we're walking through it, we really do get those Utah vibes.
Yeah, sandstone is such a beautiful medium to mimic.
It's gorgeous. I mean, it does look like it's something out of a fairy tale. So as we move this way, past one of the many gardens on the property, the part I'm so excited to show everybody, and we can already hear the parakeets singing their morning song. Come with us. Head that way. We have catacombs built into the earth. So you and Allison, some 20 years ago, started digging into the earth. Why? What was the inspiration?
Well, I think the inspiration was how can we take advantage of the passive temperatures of the earth and create these beautiful underground courtyards that had natural lighting, but were also beautiful spaces to live in, like they have in Europe.
Wow. I mean, and the acoustics in this place. I mean, have you had a concert down here?
No, but we have friends that play music that love these spaces. And I've actually crafted underground kiva for a national renowned musical artist.
Come this way. Come this way. Okay, check this out, you guys. This is wild. So what's really special about this is that in the winter it stays warm, it stays cool, and that's a big part of your mission.
Yeah, it's kind of like how can we create more resilient housing that creates like a shell, like a turtle, over our conventional framed constructions. And this is a great example of a very inexpensive process that can create beautiful spaces. Even though it's 110 degrees out, it's like 30 degrees passively cooler, even though the sky is open right above us.
And so one of the things I'm learning about this is that because it's not conditioned space, meaning there's no air conditioning, there's no heating, that means this space is considered just part of the landscape. So it's not taxable space.
Yeah, and we're in places in Europe and like even down in Mexico, they routinely build these beautiful grottos and courtyards separated from the street. And in the same way where they, with tall walls, stop the heat from descending into these beautiful, lush environments.
Okay, Zachy, we cannot wait to continue this tour, and we'll tell you this property could be yours. We'll fill you in coming up. Well
Okay.
done, man.
Giving
Seriously,
castle.
love this.
Getting new home.
Let me go check my cushions, see what I can come
Thanks,
up with.
Bethany.
Thank you, Bethany. All right, spend your days at a home, I should say, that looks like a beautiful castle.
Yes, Bethany Crouch is in Grass Valley getting a tour of this fairy tale property.
We are deep in Grass Valley at a very special place, 5¼ acres, Casa de Terra y Sol, with Zachy Anderson. This has been a labor of love for some 20 years and really just like no property you've seen before. So we got to go check it out because, Zachy, you have built this additional dwelling unit on your lovely property here into the earth. Why have you done that?
We're really looking at exploring prototypes that can be more resilient in a fire ecology. And so this whole space is integrated into the landscape in a way that a wind-driven intense fire could just blow right over. There's no part of the conventionally framed living space here or art studio that's actually exposed to the outside, just like a turtle with a shell.
Wow. Okay. So we're going to move on in to this. No, it's considered an ADU, except for it doesn't have conditioned space. It's not conditioned air. It's not conditioned with heat, which means it's not taxable property. It is considered like an art studio, for example, right?
Yeah. So just to be clear, there's two spaces here. This outdoor space that we're in right now is considered like landscaping because it's not contained, it's open air, and landscaping is not taxed, right? And then this is modeled to be ADU, but this particular space is an art studio, but someone could build something like this as a living space, right? And so it's a great example of where I think architecture and future designs are going to be leading.
Well, and I love this extra little kind of nook here that could, in fact, be a bed. I mean, this feels very comfortable. So that's the idea, that you have, I mean, your property has as many as 16 spots tucked away in places like this for like a big family reunion, maybe.
Well, not only that, but like when you live in a place as beautiful as this, like where you sleep every night changes seasonally, right? When it's in the winter, I want to be nestled up into a warm, cozy. In the summertime, there's so many beautiful parts of this property where it's just magical to sleep outside. And in a space like this, it's outside, but it's not really because there's no mosquitoes and it's cooler when it's hot. But yeah, it just gives you options.
Yeah, and then this is a Murphy bed that can fold down, and I want to give you a really important view. So if you take a look at that window up there, they've created this little kind of altar space. The window, Zachy, is representative of what?
Well, that's the height of the earth that this building is buried into.
So we're how many feet into the ground here?
9 feet.
So you had to dig this out. You had to excavate it in order to build into the ground. And obviously, that was a really important part of your mission because you want to use the earth as both a heating and a cooling mechanism.
Yeah, I mean, what we want to do is integrate our living spaces more passively into the landscape in a way that they're more resilient against these extreme climate effects.
Amazing. We will give you the information how you can get in touch with Zachy and come tour this place and buy it.
That's a
Interesting.
cool little spot, right?
Yeah, it is cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bethany.
Well, there's a beautiful home that will have you feeling like you are in your very own whimsical castle. And we're not done exploring all that it has to offer.
So we're going to check back in with Bethany this morning as she continues her tour. Hello, Bethany.
Hi, Bethany.
We are in Grass Valley this morning.
Look at this.
At the site of really just quite an incredible property. 20 years in the making. Cannot wait for you guys to chat more with Zachy Anderson. Hey, I'm going to go up the stairs. Want to meet me inside? Let's go.
do it.
Zachy, what's up? How you doing? Hi.
Welcome.
How cute.
So we're taking the staircase while photographer Scott is going to meet us in the front of the house, but this is the main dwelling unit on the property. And what's so special about it is that you were inspired by Hogwarts a little bit, you said. Like this is a property. Hey, Scott, take a look to your left. Hey, guys. And if you come right through this door, take a look. Now, this is, I've got to lift up the handle, and I'm emerging. Hey, Scott, take a look. The bookcase.
Stop it.
The bookcase
This
is the
adorable.
entryway down to the front of the property. Zachy Anderson, the visionary behind this. Why would you want to sell a place like this? Why do you want to leave? It's so beautiful.
Because I build these all the time, and we want to really mature this. You only can build out so much for every piece, and what we're inspired by is to use this as more than just a place for sale, but an amazing example of how we might build more sustainably.
But that home is in Grass Valley, and we're linking all the details because it is for sale. We're linking all the details to our website, gooddaysacramento.com, under show info and today's date. It was like a Rapunzel castle or like a tall hobbit.
Tall. So, person?
So
I don't like,
maybe an elf?
Yeah.
I think an elf would be a tall hobbit.
It's a beautiful home with a unique architecture. We're going to check back in with Bethany this morning, who's given us a tour in Grass Valley. Geez, can I talk?
When you last saw us, we were down at the cistern where all the water ends up. But how does it get collected? Zachy Anderson, the genius, the man behind this project. So tell me how the water ends up in the cistern.
Well, rather than collecting off the roofs like a lot of rainwater collection systems do, we have a 3,000 square foot garden terrace here. And we have, as you can see, pavers on the initial hard surface, and that allows the rain to go between the pavers and then down through sand and then into gravel and collect. So all the rainwater gets pre-filtered versus like if it landed on the roof, a lot of times there's a lot of dirt and stuff that ends up on there that gets flushed in.
Amazing. And so that's the water that's used to irrigate all of this gorgeous landscape. Speaking of hello, look at this beautiful tree. So when you first started this project, this tree was how big?
I was a wee teenager. It was only around 5 inches in diameter. And so we felt a lot more comfortable about excavating around 8 feet in radius around it. And we excavated down around 8 feet below it, all around it. So it was literally like a planted pot, a plant in a pot. And after we backfilled and crafted around this, it just exploded in growth, and now it provides amazing shade in the summertime, and then the leaves go away in the winter, allowing nice sunlight to hit our sunroom here.
I mean, it is such a masterpiece. This entire property is just incredible. It is beautiful. Okay, so let's head into this next spot here. So many little nooks and crannies on this property. You could just get lost forever. So let's take a look. You can see the patio. He's got a sleeping arrangement out on the patio. So you like to sleep there in the summer. You could be inside in the winter. You even have a little nook at the top that could be another sleeping area up the windy staircase. But what's really cool is what's below ground. So let's head down the stairs, and I want you to talk to me about what we're descending into, Zachy.
Yeah, so I love curves and organic form where possible in living spaces. So this staircase and all these bookcases and everything were all hand milled from pine trees that we cut when we built these 2 houses.
Wow.
And so I love just like incorporating aspects from the site. And then this space here is 13 feet underground on a slope, so the downhill side is exposed, but the side behind us that opens into the underground atrium is 13 feet underground.
Amazing. And so that makes a difference when you're 112 degrees outside and it's so hot that you just need a place to escape. And wow, oh, by the way, it's air conditioned and it's free because you're in the earth, and the earth is so much cooler down below. Oh, I love this spot, and the way that you've been able to play with light and bringing the plants down inside as well. What's the name of the property and why did you name it as you did?
It's Casa de Terra, which just means in Italian, house of earth and sun. And that's because we've tried to incorporate architectural aspects that allow us to be into the cool, secure womb of the earth, but also to be in towering, amazing, elevated spaces too.
Just amazing. And what's so spectacular is you have an opportunity to come out here, meet Zachy in person, learn from him. He teaches workshops. We're going to give you the information on your screen. If you want to get in touch with Zachy, give him a call, come out, tour the property, and maybe you want to buy it because it is going to be hitting the market very soon. Back to you guys.